But we start tonight with breaking news. A state of emergency declared along parts of Lake Erie. The city of Port Clinton says historic high waters and waves are causing damage all along the shoreline and riverfront.
Let's go now to live pictures right now. Lake Erie near Port Clinton. The city beach closed, and they're working with state and county leaders to figure out how to fix the damage and stop more from happening. News 5's Olivia Fecto shows us how those rising waters are impacting those who live and work along the lake.
Near record lake levels mean water is encroaching on this dock in Port Clinton. Dozens of ferries leave here each day for the islands, but the high water means the Miller Boat Line is having to adapt.
Yeah, baby, Put in Bay.
As travelers prepare to head to Put in Bay or Middle Bass Island, Lake Erie is creeping higher, bubbling onto the dock through drains meant to send water back out into the lake.
No, we've never seen the lake this high. This is really high.
Sandy Ridge has been going to Middle Bass Island for about 20 years.
This year has really been the worst that we've ever seen over there.
So she's prepared when she comes to the dock in Port Clinton.
It's usually flooded if we got a nor'easter, so we bring boots so we can walk and get on the ferry without getting our feet soaking wet.
She's not the only one. Dontavius Bishop is heading over to Put in Bay to work security for the summer.
I brought boots this time. Brought waterproof boots. They almost to my knees. And then a few rain jackets.
The high water hasn't stopped Miller Boat Line from ferrying passengers to the islands, but it's meant making changes, adding more than a foot of concrete to the deck and building a walkway to keep passengers out of puddles.
It's not just about safety. You want people to be able to enjoy themselves, and if they have to walk through any water at all, it's not good for us, and it's not good for them. Nobody wants to have soggy shoes.
Jacob Market with Miller Boat Line says water levels have been rising for a few years, and the last few months haven't been easy.
Between all the storms we've had and the slower spring due to weather, it's been rough, and we've had to make some expenditures to keep up with the high water.
But stopping service is not an option.
We have to keep running. We're the lifeline to the island. We haul over all of the produce and the vendors and the contractors that fix air conditioners. I mean, anything that island consumes, we have to haul, and we're happy to do it. But we can't just stop. So we have to overcome the challenges that the high water brings.
Miller Boat Line says it is continuing to run as usual, even with this high water, unless there are strong winds. In Port Clinton, Olivia Fecto, News 5.